Today's podcast is on ethics and psychology. Animals are used in psychological research. And to be honest, some psychologists are primarily interested in animal behavior, but other psychologists want to better understand the physiological or psychological processes that are shared by humans and other species. Sometimes it's a very similar process across species, but the nervous system of a rat may be easier to understand and study than the nervous system of a human. Government agencies have established standards for animal care and housing and research, and these are very strict guidelines. Professional associations, as well as funding agencies, also have guidelines for protecting animals' well being. If a researcher or a university doesn't follow these guidelines, the funding can be revoked. When we're looking at humans and psychological research, there is a strict APA ethics code. Remember, the APA stands for the American Psychological Association. And this outlines standards for safeguarding human participants' well-being. So there's four big principles. They need to obtain potential participants' informed consent to take part in the study. You need to let the participants know as much as possible so that you don't compromise the study, but let them know as much as possible about the study so that they can make a decision if they want to participate or not. And it's always up to them if they choose to opt out. They also need to protect participants from greater than usual harm and discomfort. Nothing should intentionally cause someone harm. They need to keep information about individual participants confidential. They need to make sure that no full names are used, that they use either an alias or a fake name, or they use initials or a number given to each participant. And then after the study, they need to fully debrief people. They need to explain what the research was, include any temporary deception or any times that they were deceived for the purposes of the experiment, and they need to answer any questions that they might have. Most university ethics committees, these are sometimes called institutional review boards or IRBs. They have guidelines to screen research proposals and to safeguard animal and human well-being. In order for a study to run, it must be approved by the IRB.